Assalamu alaikum everyone. Hope you all are fine. I'm Sababatul and today we are studying unit number 6, structure of an atom. The topic that we are going to discuss is atomic number and mass number. We have already studied about the structure of an atom, that there are three subparticles of an atom called electron, proton and neutron. And we are already knowing that there are 100 elements, more than 100 elements, and each element is different from other element. Today we are going to discuss why each element is different from one another. The difference is due to the difference in the number of protons and neutrons. So these particles confer special properties to element. Two of these properties are atomic number and mass number. Before I tell you about atomic number, I hope you all are knowing that atom contains protons and protons carrying a positive charge. So when we talk about the number of protons of an element, that means we are talking about the atomic number. Each element has fixed number of proton, so the number of proton in an element is termed as its atomic number. It is represented by Z, Z letter. Look at this picture. Atomic number is represented by Z, where X mean any element. It could be carbon, hydrogen, nitrogen, oxygen, and so on. Now look at the example. C6. C is the symbol of carbon and 6 is representing that carbon has 6 proton. So the number of proton of an element is called its atomic number. Hydrogen is the smallest element as it has one proton only. So the atomic number of hydrogen is 1. Carbon has 6 proton. So its atomic number is 6. Sodium has 11 protons. So its atomic number is 11. The element in periodic table arrange according to atomic numbers. Let's talk about mass number. We have studied that all the mass of an atom resides in its nucleus. Nucleus contains proton and neutrons. So, mass number of an atom is total number of protons and neutrons present in an atom. It is represented by A. Look at this picture. Again, X is representing any element. Z is representing atomic number, while A is used for representing mass number. We can calculate the mass number of any element by adding proton and neutrons. This is the formula for finding the mass number. Number of neutrons plus number of protons is equal to mass number. Let's suppose if an element is having 10 neutron plus 9 protons, then we will get 19 mass number. 19 is the mass number of fluorine element. Electrons do not usually weigh much. So, mass number is calculated by adding the number of protons and neutrons. For example, hydrogen has only one proton and no neutron. So, the mass number of hydrogen is 1. Carbon has 6 protons and 6 neutrons. Now, add these two, 6 plus 6, we will get 12. So, 12 is the mass number of carbon. Another example, sodium has 11 protons and 12 neutrons. Again, add 11 plus 12. What we are getting? We are getting 23. And 23 is representing the mass number of sodium. We can calculate the number of neutrons from atomic mass as well. Do you know? Subatomic particles are not ultimate particles of matter. There are even smaller particles inside protons and neutrons. Quarks are the particles that make up the neutrons. Do you know? Henry Moseley developed the concept of atomic numbers experimentally in 1913. Atomic number is also known as proton number. On page number 73, we are having a table of element which is representing the atomic number and mass number that you have to learn one by one by keeping in your mind that you have to count the number of proton. If you are interested in atomic number, then you will count the number of protons only. And if you want to calculate the mass number, what we will do? We will add number of proton plus number of neutron of any element. For example, if I am asking what is the atomic number of lithium, by looking at this table, can you identify what is the atomic number of lithium? Yes, you can easily identify by looking at the table. Lithium has 3 protons. That means its atomic number is 3. Okay, let's take another example. What is the mass number of nitrogen? Recall the formula of mass number. You can simply add number of proton plus number of neutron. Nitrogen is having 7 protons and 7 neutrons. Add them and get the digit 14. So, mass number of nitrogen is 14. You have to learn this table. Now it's brainstorming time. The element zinc has atomic number 30. How many proton does it has? Very simple. The question is atomic number. As you have already studied that in atomic number we simply count the number of proton. If atomic number of zinc is 30, that means it has how many protons? It has 30 protons. What will be the number of protons in an element X that has 30 neutrons and its mass number is 55? First of all, you have to consider the number of proton in an element X that has 30 neutrons and its mass number is 55. If 30 neutrons are there, then you have to add the number of proton and then you will get the digit 55. That means there should be 25 number of protons. When we will plus 30 plus 25, we will get the digit 55. Now we have to think about which element is this. So the answer is manganese has 55 mass number. It is represented by Mn. Mn is the symbol. I hope you all understand the concept of atomic number and mass number. If you are still facing any difficulty, you can watch the video again. Thank you and Allah Hafiz.